Enid, and welcome to another City Update with your hosts, Derrick, Silas, the Director of Public Relations for the City of Enid, and
Larissa. I am the media assistant.
Yes,
Yeah.
and we appreciate all that you do.
Thank you.
Today is National...
Well, no, not today.
Oh, okay.
Actually, so there wasn't anything interesting for today. So I looked further into the week, and it happens to be National Hot Dog Day is July 19th. So how fitting.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was fun.
Okay. Well, I guess maybe we'll eat hot dogs that day for lunch. I don't know.
I don't know.
It's funny. They have a holiday for everything.
They do. They have a name holiday.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it looks like we are having some interesting things going on in Enid. Last week, the engineering or the artist installed his production of musical Trio on the Trail. I went over this really nice piece of art. You know more about it?
Yeah. So I'm just going to tell you where it's located and whatever other fun tidbits. So it's called Musical Trio on the Trail, and it was placed there Tuesday of last week, which was July 12th. And then that is going to be on Hayes Street between Seneca Avenue and Huron Street. So that's exciting. So as you're enjoying the trails, you can always stop in the shade and enjoy your own little music session.
I'd like to
cool.
see some videos of people trying out the drums.
We should have a QR code. That would be neat.
Oh, we can do that.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
So anyway, so there's a coyote, an armadillo, and a raccoon. How do you say armadillo?
Yeah, that's how I say it. It's the two L's, maybe armadillo. I don't know. I don't know if it's a different way to say it in Spanish or something. But
some people say armadillo or armadillo.
Oh, armadillo.
I don't know. Anyway, so the intention of choosing those animals is that they're native to Oklahoma, and so that is really cool, and they're holding steel drums, and so that is really neat, and so you can go by there and test your skills.
Yeah.
Take a video, for sure. So there's that. And then the library is hosting some pretty cool fun stuff. They actually have what's called a history room, and it's called the how do you say the first word?
Marquise.
Because I would have said Marquess or something, and it would have been wrong. And so anyway, this is their history room, and they host different monthly displays highlighting different people. And this month, they are highlighting Owen K. Garriott.
Yeah.
And so that's pretty cool.
In its own Owen K.
Yeah, and if you don't know, if you're not familiar with that information, then you can go over there and you can do that. And that is now through July 31st. And you can ask any one of the librarians where that room is.
And they have a little thing going on there where they will give you, is it a discount to Leonardo's or something?
So they have a really fun thing, so I'll just tell you about that. So participants who visit the display will have the opportunity to highlight 3 different interesting facts that they find throughout the display. And so when you reveal those interesting facts to a librarian, then you will have the chance to be awarded a discounted admission into Leonardo's. Tell them why Leonardo's is associated with this.
Maybe we shouldn't.
Oh, oh, that's good.
It's connected to Owen K.
Yeah, so maybe you can find that information out. If you know that information, say it below. We'd love to know that too. And so all ages are encouraged to attend, and so that's exciting. Love to hear what information is cool about that. So we're going to move into our road closures. Oh, actually, we have one more thing. So we have Ask Mason. And that's actually what show that you're on. So can you tell us about that?
Yes, bi-monthly or twice a month, we have the Ask Mason show with our Mayor David Mason. And he basically answers 2 questions per episode of those that were submitted by residents or business owners or visitors related to Enid. And we just we like the transparency and like to keep people up to date of projects, or if they have questions, we want them to know. He wants them to know, as a newly elected mayor, that he's there to answer their questions. And, to give them the best answer that's possible. So, I like that.
Yeah, of course. And so if you would like to submit your question, you can do so at askmason@enid.org. So there you go.
Yep.
So that's fun.
Now, let's get into construction.
Now we'll get into our infrastructures. So we have concrete repairs. They're over on North 5th Street. And this began Wednesday, June 7th, and this will continue to September 8th. And that's going to be so nice once that's all done. I'm really impressed with the improvements in front of Emerson. I drive down that sometimes, and it's just really impressive.
And this will be at the skate park, the improvements by the skate park.
Oh, yeah. I've seen that over there. Yeah, they're really making that nice. And so that will be, like I said, for concrete work. And so there's that. And so just be very aware as you're driving through there. There are construction workers, and they want to go home too. And then we also have a planned water outage, not for today, but for tomorrow. And that is for Norman Road. And that is projected from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. And so that is on Norman Road from South Cleveland Street to South Taylor Street. So be advised about that.
Yes. And remember the word, we expect to have it restored by 5 p.m. But, sometimes an hour either way, just think 7 a.m., 6 p.m.
Yep.
So.
Yep.
Yep.
And now we're going to move into our positions.
So, one thing about that, if you are interested in a position, you can always go to enid.org/careers with an S and check out what we have there. Those, as you see on the screen, those individual positions that have the red highlighted will close this week. So those that are near the top. If you're interested in a records clerk for the police department, or a commercial operator, residential operator for the solid waste, or a transit driver for EPTA, or working in our streets department as equipment operator, get those applications in today and tomorrow. So you meet the deadline. And other than that, we need a firefighter, we need police officers always, and we just need stuff, right?
And these change all the time, so if there's nothing on this list that you see, then just know that they are changing, and so we will update that as we get them. So.
Again, enid.org/careers.
Yep. Yep. And so there's great benefits of working in the city. Yeah. So tell us about the MAPC.
Tonight, we will have the MAPC meeting, and I think it's a use by review for a daycare center.
Yes.
Yes. So they'll be there tonight to discuss. The young lady will be there to discuss what her desire for daycare there downtown, and we'll see what the MAP's recommendation will be to the commission, city commission. So they make recommendations. They may approve it or not, and then it goes to the commission to see, if they approve it. So that'll be tonight, and then tomorrow. This is a week of meetings.
Yes.
City Commission meeting. The study session pops off there at 5 p.m. and they're going to be discussing a number of good things. The Advanced Development Authority update from Mike Cooper, who's our liaison with the military and other military-related things. Then we'll have the Airports Director Keston Cook will talk about the improvements of the new joint use hangar that we did a ribbon cutting for about 2 or 3 weeks ago. He'll be talking about that. Then City Manager Gerald Gilbert will come on and talk about updates to the Call Lake project, what's going on, the money's, things that are very pertinent about that. I'm sure people want to know more about the water and spending, so he'll be on there to talk about that. And then, of course, the CDBG program, Community Development Block Grant. Laura will be on, and she'll be giving information about the plan draft for city participation, and tell about they had an audit, and she'll update people on what the audit said and all that kind of stuff. So that's pretty good. More transparency.
Yes.
Better communication for everyone. And then after that, we'll go straight into the City Commission regular session, where they'll talk about some code. Well, they'll do some sales tax stuff. It's on the second and third page. You'll see they'll be talking about the sales tax revenue coming up, and they'll talk about the meeting rules. So the Mason, which is our mayor, he wanted to make sure all the boards, city boards and commissions had some structure, just to remind everybody here's a little book to make sure that all the meetings are orderly and in fashion. So we came up with this book. Well, I didn't, but our legal department came up with the rules, and just to remind everybody, this is the way it should go, and so we move smoothly. All the commissions and boards will move smoothly. And then we'll talk about, of course, the 401k plan. The HR department will, and the people that were with it will come and talk about that. And then, of course, we got change orders. The police department is going to get another server for their data. I mean, they'll be talking about all of that and improving budgets. So that's the gist of what's going on tomorrow after in the regular session of the commission meeting. So
it's always good to have transparency.
Yes.
So as a recap, so that you can know where to go and how to get there and what time to be there. So MAPC is tonight in the council chambers at 6, and then tomorrow we have the commission meeting. That'll start at 5, and that's tomorrow. So
don't forget, we do stream it all online.
Yes.
Yes, we will talk about a few minutes. But also remind everybody about our apps we have.
We have so many apps, and honestly, I can tell you that I utilize this app a lot, especially with the heat. I don't know if y'all remember, but probably last year I suffered from a heat stroke, and so from there I actually started using this app so that I could know what I was going to be doing. And so within that information, Garfield County Emergency app and actually the Facebook page has been a really big help for me. And so it will let you know what severe weather we have coming, heat advisories. It will let you know about wind. It will let you know about all that stuff. So you can go to, if you need help downloading that, give us a call, 616-7258. I'd be more than happy to help you. And then we also have C-Click Fix.
Yeah, where you can report an issue or request something else like if you need another trash can, you can request that through there, or you can report an issue. And of course, you can go to cclickfix.com/Enid, or you can download the app in the Google Play or the iTunes stores if you have a smartphone. And that's the gist of that. Also, we want to remind people about social media. We're on Roku, we're on Amazon Fire TV, we're on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and of course, C-Click So join us there in all those communication ways. We'll be there to be transparent to you. And if you have any questions, you can always email us here, communications@enid.org, or call us at 616-7258. Other than that, thank you for joining us today, and we hope that you have a warm or cool, stay in the house, cool day, and a cool rest of the week. See you next time.
Bye. Eat your hot dogs.